Sagittarius, and welcome to your mid-April reading. We're going to look into your energy for the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Sagittarius collective. Energies, remember, can be reversed, so they could be your energies or the people that you're dealing with or the situations that you're dealing with. If this reading does not resonate with you, stick around because there's something in the reading that you might need to hear. These messages are timeless, so if you're brought to this channel in this reading, there's something in it for you, whether you need it today or in the future. I'll be reading the energy of the Sagittarius collective, and if it doesn't resonate with you, but you do like the reading, there are some ways that you can actually raise your vibration in order to match the vibration of the collective. And you can see how to do that in the What Are They Thinking About You April reading, because at the end of that video, I explain how to move through the emotions that will get you into a higher vibration to where you can actually access some of the energies that you'd like to do it here. So just go ahead and listen to the rest of the reading to see if this is something that you want to do. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you. And at the end of this video, I will lead the release of trapped emotions for your sign, and I will let you know what essential oils you can use to maximize your energy. All of this will be in the description box down below for the details. I'm not doing personal readings at this time. I will let you know when my schedule opens up. If you like this reading or you were entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe or hit the notification bell. This way you can be notified as soon as I post something new. Okay, let's get started. So I'm super excited to look at the Sagittarius energy because the Sagittarius in my life, all of them. I have a lot of Sagittariuses are surrounding me at this time. They're doing better. And so although they have some turbulence or have had some turbulence for the last couple of weeks, I feel like it's on the up and up and they're doing better. So I'm really excited to see how hopefully you were able to take some of the things that I helped you with in the last readings to make it a little bit smoother for you. Because we're all going to have turbulence. That's just the way life is. There's ups and downs. And my job is to help you see the energy so that you can move through it a lot easier and maximize it and maximize the ones that you really like. Okay, so I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for Sagittarius's highest and best good. I'm going to lay down the cards first so I can see it and read it, and then I'll show them to you as I read them. Okay? Oh, good. I'm so excited for you. Breath of fresh air. Hold on. Okay. Clarifying, of course. I'm so excited for you. Well, what's coming in so fast? Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Wow, Sagittarius, I am super excited for you. Can I be a Sagittarius this month? The rest of the month? This is beautiful. I love it. Let's see. Let's do some Lovers cards. And then we'll clarify it with, I don't know. Let's see. Whatever they tell me. All right. These are tricky to shuffle when I'm trying to do it on camera so you can see. All right. I'm looking for Sagittarius, please. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, I need to shuffle more. I'm not feeling it, so I gotta shuffle it. Okay, what about now, Sagittarius? Oh. There we go. Beautiful, playful, love it. I love it. Nice. Very good. Okay. These are the Akashic Record cards. They're wanting me to bring these ones out. I don't read these ones very often. So they're a little bit more tricky to shuffle, but that's okay. All right. Sagittarius. What do we have? Okay. All right, we'll take a look at those in a second. All right, let's get started. So whatever you just did, this is the card of the past of what you just went through. Whatever you just did, you set the groundwork for something amazing that's coming for you right now. So this is the Seven of Wands, and what this card says is that you put 6 things down already, and you're already starting to see the fruits of your labor. Like you're already starting to see that the things that you have done, you have done successfully, because you're starting to see think of it like a seedling. A seedling gets put into the dirt, and then you start to see the buds of the seedling, okay? And so that's what these are. So you've already planted those in the ground, and you're about to plant one more. And this is the Seven of Swords, and it's putting you in a really great place, in a really great position. So whatever you just went through for the past couple of weeks that was pretty tough for you, it actually was really beneficial for you. And I see it in the rest of the cards as well, and we'll talk about it in a second. But let's go ahead and say this right here. This is awesome. So this is a good place to go. This is where you're coming from, that you did some great work, and you're about to move into some amazingness. I'm about to show you. All right, so all of that hard work that you just did, here it is again, showing that you did a lot of hard work, and that you did, and some of this may have been internal struggle work, because I know that a lot of Sagittarius were struggling internally, but it could also be on the outside in a tangible sense as well, in the material world, not just always in your brain. But there were some things that you were really diligently working hard at. So here it is again, there's 2 places. We're still there, but let's see. This time, it's going to be a little bit different. This time, God is going to give more into this situation and help you more. And there's going to be more happiness surrounding it, okay? It's going to be more balanced. And notice that, I mean, God was with you before as well, but this is like a little bit different. God is going to be, there's a gift from God is what I'm saying. See these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have 7. So we've moved up. So basically it's like progression. So whenever you have one card that goes up to the next card, it means that you're progressing, that you're doing better. So what happened is these 6 right here, these pentacles, this is can be considered money, but it's also abundance as well. But I really believe that this is all the things that you've been working on, because we have the 6 here, and then the 7th one you're working on. Same thing. 6 things that you've put up here that you've worked really hard on, but you're working on the 7th one. Actually, this is the 8th card, because you have one down here. But that's the way that I'm saying it, is that it's a progression. There's 6 here, you're putting the 7th in. There's 6 here, you're putting the 7th in, and then you have an 8th one on the ground that you're going to be working on as well. This is definitely heavenly guided, meaning that God has his hand in it. So this represents, in this card, in this way, it represents God, and this represents you, and God is giving to you, okay? You're not being left out in the cold, as you may have felt, but you weren't. God was always there with you. But this is really actually a good thing, because what's going to happen is, I know it's like work. Oh my God, I don't want to do any more work. But let me show you where you're going, because you're not going to mind at that point. Because you're going to one of the best cards in the deck, and how you're going to feel. I know it's only a 9, but this is probably everybody's favorite card, because this is such an amazing feeling. So this is what's coming, the energy that's coming in your space next. So this is somebody who has, well, the progression. Oh my gosh, they just told me, look at the progression, Alicia. Oh my gosh, they just told me, look at the progression. They said 7, 8, and 9. So you're moving up, and you're asking, can it be fast, please? I can't help but laugh. That's funny. You're asking, can it be fast, please? Let me put these up so that you can see them. 7, 8, and then 9. Okay, but you have to understand that God is in this. So I'm going to put God behind here, but he's there, all right? And you're asking, can it please be fast? Because what I just went through was horrific or horrendous. Some of you guys did, right? Well, this is heavenly guided, so don't worry. It's all in its divine timing. It's all in the way that it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that there for you, all right? It is in divine timing. God is right there, right there. There's the angels. Don't worry. They got you. And God is right here. It's cute. Okay, but you're in really great energy, so this is wonderful. You actually have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups for your energy means that you feel like there's love in your life. You feel like there's good news coming. If you don't have this energy, then you need to get into the energy, because a lot of Sagittariuses are going in this direction. So if you're still living in the vibration of the last 3 weeks, it's time for you to move out of that. Go ahead and look at your What Are They Thinking About You video for April. I'll have it linked in the description box, where you can learn how to move through your emotions so you can access this love, and you can access the good news, and you can access this person is a dreamer. He's intuitive, or this could be a he or she, because there's no gender in the cards. It's just energy. So he's a dreamer, and he's super, super generous, and this person is enjoying life. If you're not enjoying life, Sagittarius, it's time for you to use some oils and use some different ways. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables, whatever you can do to raise your vibration. Because if you're living in that lower vibration, you're not going to attract this energy. We need to get you up there. All right, the people around you, and I don't generally read cards upside down, but they asked me to. So this is amazing news. The people around you have let go of their devil energy. So that means that they're not projecting anymore. They're actually in good spirits as well. They're not feeling trapped anymore. They're not all up in their head anymore. They're not blaming you for stuff anymore. I mean, all of that energy is gone. And before I shuffle, I wanted to shuffle real quickly to see something else about that person. But at the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. And that's actually a life review. It doesn't mean like you're going to be judged in judgment. It doesn't mean that. It actually means life review. And in reviewing your life, you are going to see that you made all the right choices. That's what that means. But let's go ahead and see what this person's energy is now, because now that they're letting that go, let's figure out the people near you in your life, they do affect us. So we need to see where they're at. So that's actually a really good card. And like I said, I don't generally read them upside down because I like to look at the positive. But when this card is upside down, it's probably one of the most positive cards in the deck. So the people around you are doing amazing. Oh, I think they wanted me to go here. Okay, they were feeling left out in the cold and trapped. Okay, well, where are they going? Can I see where they're going, please? Can I see what Sagittarius's person that's around them is feeling now, so Sagittarius can know where they're going, please? I understand what you were saying. They were saying that they were feeling trapped, and they were saying that they were feeling left out in the cold and all of these things, but I want to know where they're at now. I don't want to know where they were coming from. Where are they going? Where are we going with this person? Okay, they're going to be more stable. Okay, so I'll use these cards, but basically this person is no longer going to feel this way. They're actually feeling a little bit more stable in their emotions, and they feel like more grounded. So as you can see, these pillars are pretty tall, and they're in there. They're so tall, though, that like you could knock one over. So still be careful with this person. You know, they still may need a little bit more compassion and love. Just be careful. But they're not here anymore, so that's great. But still, you know, they're doing their thing. Give them a little bit of space still. I don't think they're totally where I thought that they would be, what I would pull, but that's okay. Eventually, they're going to get here. So just give them some space and give them some time, all right? But I love that they're not in this anymore and projecting that onto you and making you feel awful. So that's good. All right, let's move on. Your best possible outcome for, and I didn't tell you this, but the energies that I'm reading, they're timeless. So if you read this a year from now, and this means that you're supposed to get the reading at that time. Also, these energies, depending on where your Sagittarius lies in your chart, and if you don't know your full chart, you could go to the description box down below. It has a link where you could find your whole chart to see everything. Because the other thing too is like, if this reading doesn't resonate with you at all, then you might have more stronger things in your chart opposed to Sagittarius. So you may not have a sun and a moon that's Sagittarius. You might have a sun that is Sagittarius and then like a water sign or something as your moon. So you need to check both things because it really depends on where the planets are and everything like that to whatever is affecting you the most. But this is this energy here is available for you. So if you want this Page of Cups and you don't want this person treating you like that anymore, you have to vibrate with the Sagittarius collective in order to get it. Okay. Anyway, where you're going, the closest possible outcome is amazing. This is a great combination. Where you're going is the Queen of Cups. That's beautiful. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's nurturing. She treasures people. She's the ideal partner. Super intimate, super stable, great boundaries. She's like got a motherly love. So whether you're a guy or girl, it doesn't matter. You're going to have these qualities. Loving and caring. She just makes the world a better place. And she's coupled with the Sun, which is the happiness card. And this is also fertility. So those of you who are looking to go in that direction, it could be beneficial for you. Great energy. I don't know when though. I don't know if it's this month or the beginning of next month. And so it just really depends on, but this is coming for you. Okay. And, but look how happy this is. I mean, even like the sun is so bright and it's shining and it's wonderful. We're going to talk about that in a second. Well, we'll talk about it. This is the next card that came up for you. This is the Akashic card. And the Akashic is like what sets in your DNA. This card represents the cycle of the season. So it's how you spend your time and energy. As you can see on the top one, when it's really sunny outside, there's lots of farm. We call this fruition in the cycle of business or anything. I mean, just like this is when everything beautiful is like popping out. The flowers are out, you know, people start contacting you. And then winter is a little bit more barren. But summer is a time of great activity and time to get things going. And it's going to accelerate your professional life. That's what's going to happen here. Okay. This is the perfect time for you to take steps toward your personal goals, perhaps maybe exercise or more social events, fun activities, anything that you want to do. You may even attract a new romance partner. So maybe you attract this person in, or maybe you capitalize on this energy. This card actually tells you to consider what needs to be done and then go for it. Because this cycle is the perfect time for smiling, like how happy the little kid is, and for self-loving energy. And then don't be surprised if a trip is coming your way, okay? Because there's really great energy that's coming your way right here. Now that we've moved through all of this stuff and all the hard work has been done, we're moving into really amazing energy for May, probably end of April, early May. So I'm excited to see that come for you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this up here because that's beautiful. And you may want to see that, what's happening. So don't worry about the winter. You came from the winter already. That was what you put all that hard work into. And now you're moving into your summer. And that's beautiful. Let's go here next. Because this is the overall outcome. Is that, oh, they are saying it's moving fast. There you go. There's your answer. Yes, it's going to move fast. You're going to move into the Lovers. So all of this relationship stuff that you learned through this period right here that was really rough, and some of that brought some tears, and I'm really sorry to hear that you guys had some tears and that you guys were sad, but that's just part of how we grow. And it's going to bring you into the Lovers, and that's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love that energy. That is like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Okay, they're telling me to go here next. Before we get to this Lover card, we do have to learn there is a relationship in our life that, notice the storm clouds in this card right here. And then you have two knights that are opposing each other right there. This card depicts a war in a relationship or a battle in your heart. Now, I know some of you guys just came from that battle and you did a lot of work. I know. there's still a little bit more left that we need to look at. Most often this is either a romantic relationship, or it could be, I'm hearing the word maternal, or close to the heart. I guess I would say it that way. It could also refer to like a coworker, a partner, a boss, or family member, but it's basically a power play. And it is maybe like a lack of communication or a lack of giving love back to you or something like that. But what happened is it put you at an impasse. And I'm feeling like this has been something that has been going on for a while, that maybe you're not really talking to this person. And that caused some turmoil here, because for whatever reason it came up for you in the last couple of weeks. It was bothering you, but you did some work on that. We're going to move through it because you have the Lover's card. Now, I'm not sure that it's going to be this person though. What I'm feeling like is that you've tried to bring both of you guys together, but the relationship wasn't compatible with what your higher self was bringing in for you, because you're asking for higher energy love and this relationship wasn't it. You basically stand there just watching and waiting to see what's going to happen with the situation. But this situation is karmic, and it's time for you to honor yourself and for you to position yourself, which you did, and make the best plans to leave that battlefield. So that's the best advice I could give you for this situation. If you have not dealt with this already, or if you're still dealing with this, there's some things that you need to look at still. And it has to do with honoring yourself more. And what they're saying right here is, this is the advice, is that love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges you. This card comes up next, okay? They're saying that this relationship that you were in really made it difficult for you to play big. It made you a little bit more shy, and you wanted to hold back because of this relationship. Now remember, you have this card right here, which is that you're reviewing your life. Like the overall energy of the whole reading is a review of your life. That's what you were working so hard on right here. But they're saying that this person made it difficult for you to shine, and for your talent to shine. And so this card right here indicates that you have the opportunity now to offer your talents, your purpose, and your gifts to the world, making a contribution to many. So don't be shy and don't hold back what you have to share because of this energy. This was a karmic relationship. If the person won't change, then we have to set boundaries, and sometimes we have to let some people go. And in order to be everything that we're meant to be. So it's not time for you to hide your light under the basket. As a matter of fact, you may now find that you're teaching and training your like a new skill set, or the ones that you've had before, you're just like making it better. And you'll be demonstrating your gifts and performing your talents in front of people, which is awesome, because this person made you shy away, and now we're going to move. Once we let go of this energy, we can move into this, and then we're going to start to get the love that we've been looking for. Sometimes this is going to be the love of the appreciation for what you can bring into our existence. Even if your gifts lie in the ability for loving, compassionate care, you'll be able to share those gifts with others. It's a period of time where you can build a reputation and take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. So take action, put yourself out there, and let yourself shine. Don't hide behind this person's negativity. This person, right? Or maybe it's not this person, because this person seems to be doing a little bit better. But maybe they're still holding on to that for you, you know? Because there's so much beauty and empowerment that you can bring to this world. Remember to focus in on your playfulness, okay? Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun. And remember that love is the greatest healer. And you're moving into love, okay? This is a card of Gemini. Let me see what else we have here. We have some Cancer right here. We have, Cancer. Let's see. Oh, we have Wands, which is fire. That's you. Fire sign. You're using your fire energy to move through this energy. I do have a message from from your angels and guides and from God. The message says that I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So they're just basically saying that they love you. They've been behind the scenes right here hiding, but they're there. And so you're not by yourself. Okay, so we're going to move on to the essential oils that you can use to help you with this. And now the essential oils make so much more sense to me than they did when I first pulled them. But I am excited for you because let's see. The first one is passion. Well, if we're going to share ourselves with others, sometimes we need to bring in that passion. So if we're going to be this master of the arts or of the, he's got jewels in his hands, but anyway, if you're going to do this, if you're going to share yourself with the world, sometimes we need to have a little bit of support with some passion in our lives also. If you want to bring this into your life, that's the oil that you're going to use, okay? So that is great. I like to diffuse that one near the bedside table. It's great for connection in a sexual way. But you can also put it on the bottom of your feet. You can also smell it. It has vanilla in it, so it smells really good. It has cinnamon and vanilla. It's a great one. If you're going to use this one because it has cinnamon, you might want to dilute it down. So I'll put some fractionated coconut oil in the description box down below with this oil. I'll put it in 2 different ways, so you can decide how you want to do it, or you can get both. I'll do a roller bottle, so you can actually have that one to roll on your body, and then this one you can diffuse in the diffuser if you wanted to, okay? But passion is beautiful. It's exactly what it says, passion. All right, the next one is going to be On Guard, and On Guard is protective oil, and so it's great for your immune system. It's also great for the feeling of being attacked, okay? It's also great for this War of the Roses, so if that does come into your vibration in some way, I hope that this is a lighter energy for you to work through, because the higher you vibrate, the easier this lesson will be. If you drop down in this person negativity and you allow them to control your vibration, you will have a harder experience. So don't drop down there. I talk about it in the video that I have linked down below, which is what are they thinking about you. At the end of the video, we talk about how to move through the scale so you stay in a higher vibration. But this, if you put this over your heart, I would definitely use fractionated coconut oil. I put a couple different ways that you can use it. But fractionated coconut oil, so you could put it over your heart, put it on the bottom of your feet. It's great for your immune system, so use it at least 3 times a day. If you use this 3 times a day for 30 days is the best possible way to do it, because you're changing the cellular structure inside of your body. So it takes about 30 days to change your blood cells completely over to a new person. So I would suggest this. This is a protective oil, and it's great for this time of year anyway, so go ahead and get that one. The next thing we're going to do is release the trapped emotions, which I forgot to tell you what they were. But the trapped emotions are, and it's interesting because they're the same for Capricorn and Cancer and Sagittarius, which was amazing because I've never seen that. Exactly the same. So if you're Capricorn or Cancer in your chart as well, you're going to get a great gift here as well. Now remember, when we release trapped emotions, there are a lot of them. So even if I were to release some today and then release some of the same ones tomorrow, or you listen to this video over and over again, you may have multiple that you need to remove of the same type and place and age. This very interesting thing about these ones is they're both birth and they're both in your heart. And the first one is betrayal and the second one is abandonment. And I need to do them separately, so we'll do them separately. But I want you to find a quiet place, close your eyes, and I'm going to invite your angels and guides in. Archangel Michael, I ask you for your assistance, please, and I'd like help with releasing the trapped emotions for the Sagittarius collective. And so we're going to first work with betrayal that was hiding in our heart that happened at birth. And so generally that separation between God and and going into the human world is very difficult on the soul. So we'll go ahead and work with that betrayal because we felt like we were betrayed at that point. Okay, ready? And abandoned, but let's start with betrayal. So breathe in. And I ask to release the betrayal out of the heart from birth. Breathe out. Breathe in and think about betrayal that could be happening in your life right now that you want to let go, and breathe out. Very good. Did we complete that? Awesome. Next one is going to be abandonment. So go ahead and close your eyes, get comfortable, think about abandonment. And we're going to release the abandonment out of your heart at birth, please. So breathe in. And breathe out. Think about abandonment that may be popping up in your life right now. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right, thank you, Sagittarius, for coming to this reading and listening to it all the way through and getting your trapped emotions released and finding out what you can move through the month with. Have a great, great rest of April. Bye.